Hey guys, see the Pillager back with a new set review. Um, we have a new set that's coming out in Magic, which is known as Conspiracy. It's a very interesting set that's coming out, known to see casual play, and we'll see legacy and vintage play. I am very interested into it because I love how it's very format defining and it's great in the casual atmosphere as well. Um, what I can say about it is this, that I will definitely buy these cards. They look very interesting, and I also love the mechanics and the flavors involved into all of that. Like, for example, this set displays new mechanics such as Conspiracy, which are no mana costing cards that you get to play in the beginning of the game that allow certain things to happen, as well as such other mechanics such as the voting mechanic, which is like will of the console that comes in that form and name that allows you to vote for certain things to happen amongst your teammates, also opponents, which can really manipulate the game all around. And I just love the flavor behind it. I mean, it's a callback to the old sets such as Unglued and Unhinged, without the humor involved, of course. It's pretty sneaky stuff that this set has to offer and all that, and it's definitely fun to play in casual, which I will play it with casual as well. And without further ado, I would like to express my opinions and thoughts about this new set, and we will begin right now. So, right here we have the conspiracies. We have them right over here. We have them in the form that they have no mana cost. And the first one is Secret Summoning. And the conspiracies have a thing that is called Hidden Agenda, which says start the game with this conspiracy face down in the command zone and secretly name a card. You may turn this conspiracy face up anytime and reveal the chosen name. Now, once that happens, the effect comes into play. Now, the command zone thing clause, I don't think it really matters that much because it's gonna see play in other formats as well. In casual play, it doesn't exactly have to be in command zone, which is derp, really to me. Um, I might play this in another format besides Commander or something like that, but it can be played in other formats. It just can't be played in legal and legally in Legacy and Vintage. These are the cards that cannot be played. Imagine if you were able to play conspiracies in standard or modern. That will be so ridiculous. I mean, just imagine having that extreme advantage. But let's go into it. And it says, whenever a creature with a chosen name enters a battlefield under your control, you may search your library for any number of cards with that name, reveal them, put them into your hand, then shuffle your library. You could pull off combos and pull off multiple creatures and put them in your hand to make the game a whole lot interesting. Example, I'm not sure if it may work for this case, but Squadron Hawk from M11 might be a good card to add into this. I'm not quite sure, but it could work. Or some other cards that you can have multiples of that you could bring in as well to pull off combos. It could work as well, but that is what that card does. And then we're moving on to iterative analysis. It says whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with the chosen name, you may draw a card. Yeah, draw a card advantage, whatever. That's okay, but not great. Unexpected potential. You may spend mana as though it were mana of any color to cast spells with a chosen name. Yeah, great mana fixing to get spells out. I mean, that definitely works. I mean, I say it's good. Good by all means. Backup plan. Draw an additional hand of 7 cards as the game begins before taking mulligans. Shuffle all but one of your hands into your library. Pretty much, basically, it says that you're able to draw additional cards. It's basically deck manipulation to make sure you got the right cards. That's the name backup plan to help you strategize better if you don't have a good opening hand. This is a helper, really. And next we have World Knit. As long as every card in your card pool started the game in your library or in the command zone, Lands you control have add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. This card is amazing. Amazing. Start the game with this conspiracy face up in the command zone. Oh my god, like this is like the ultimate card just to fix all your mana problems. I mean, it is simply amazing if you use it in casual play. I mean, I simply love it. And to have this card in your arsenal, wow, I mean, you will not have a problem casting spells, bring out creatures and all that. I mean, I love it. This is my favorite by far. I love this card. If I pull this conspiracy, I'll be so happy. And then next, we move on to the next row, which we have here power play. Power play, you are the starting player. If multiple players will be the starting player, one of those players is chosen at random. Turn dominance, basically. I don't know. Sometimes turns do make a difference. Sometimes it doesn't. If you're a control player, doesn't really you don't need to be first really, but you never know. It could be beneficial. It's a good card. Yeah. Advantages proclamation. Your minimum deck size is reduced by 5. Really? Just basically get screwed pretty much. I guess. Or it could be beneficial. I don't know, but whatever. It's okay card. Really don't know how it works behind it, but it's okay. Brago's favor. Spell with the chosen name you cast costs 1 less to cast. Yeah, and the discount and doing spells and all that is alright. Double stroke. Whenever you cast an instant or sorcery spell with a chosen name, you may copy it. You may choose new targets for the copy. I love this card because I love casting spells. Double stroke, definitely. If I were to play casually, I'll play like a red and blue. Is it spell kind of deck? Amazing to have this card around just to play casually. I love it. I just love it. The flavor and everything. Immediate action. Creatures you control with the chosen name have haste. For the aggro decks, they want to be aggressive and they want to do damage first at go hit. Go for it. I mean, it's great. It's a good card. But of this set right here, double stroke is my favorite. Then we have these three over here. Museo's preparations. Each creature you control, the chosen name, enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter on it. Wow, that is just amazing. So basically, this card is saying, I'm going to name a creature on my deck, and it's going to come in with a +1/+1. That is amazing. Imagine if this card saw standard play. Imagine all these cards saw standard play right now or modern play right now. It would be nuts. Nuts. Just to have the free benefit in the beginning of the game. Pretty much. And I mean, wow. It would be pretty cool if they allowed it. If they legalize conspiracy, standard or modern, that would be amazing. Like, there would be a lot of issues and stuff, but it would be really cool if they did that. But yeah, I love this card. Museo's preparations to have that +1/+1 benefit, definitely. Seekers of Paradise, I can pretty much guess what it is because I know what Paradise is. Creatures you control that chosen name have tap, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Call back to Birds of Paradise. Call back to Paradise Mantle. That's basically it. You basically have the chance to tap your creatures for mana. Good for ramping, good for like bringing creatures out, stuff like that. I mean, it works pretty good. I mean, I love it. The fixings and all that, it's really good. Not my favorite card though. And we also have Sentinel Dispatch. At the beginning of the first upkeep, put a 1/1 colorless construct artifact creature token with Defender onto the battlefield. What do I gotta say about tokens? Me as a Magic player, I don't really like spotting tokens. Really, I'm not the token type of guy. I'm the spell type of guy. Tokens are fun to deal with, but it's good to have the beginning advantage of put a 1/1 into the battlefield, and then you cast another card. You bring it in, but I don't particularly like this card so much, to be honest. But yeah, if you want to have more creatures in the beginning and all that, Go for it, definitely. But my favorites by far, is Muzio's Preparations, Double Stroke, and WorldNet. WorldNet, oof, I love it. Love WorldNet. Love it. Have it. Hold it. Definitely. Next, as an all set reveals, they go separate them by colors: white, blue, black, red, green. And from what I am seeing here, my favorite ones, which which go by the flavor, which I really love, would have to be the black one and the green one. The black one says, "Bite of the Black Rose, three colorless, one black, sorcery," and it says, "Will of the Console, starting with you. Each player votes for sickness or psychosis. If sickness gets more votes, creatures your opponent controls get -2/-2 until end of turn. If psychosis gets more votes or the vote is tied, each opponent discards two cards." This is the mechanic I was talking about. That people gotta vote for the outcome for a certain effect to come into play. With this card, I would pick sickness just to dumb down the creatures until end of turn to give me that advantage. Well, it could possibly kill the creatures as well for -2/-2. And I just love the flavor behind this card as well. Like the conspiracy, the woman getting the ring, pulling it out, let the poison come through, and all that. I mean, simply amazing. I love it. Realm Seekers. Four colorless, two green. Creature, Elf Scout. Realm Seekers enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the total numbers of cards in all players' hands. Holy shit. That is amazing. I see this guy mid game, late game. This guy can be amazing. Two colors, one green. Remove a +1/+1 counter from Realm Seekers. Search your library for a land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. I mean, wow. I mean, amazing. If this guy was standard legal or anything like that, that guy will benefit me pretty well. I mean, I would definitely play it. The cost is steep, but the benefit out of it are just simply amazing. Like, I mean, it's just all based on calculation of looking at how many cards you have in your hand and how many cards your opponent has. You plan it right, oof, you got a big creature right in front. Amazing. I mean, I love Realm Seekers. If I had to pick between the two that I selected, Realm Seekers. Definitely. Next, we got the next set over here. We got Custodian Squire, four colors, one white. Flying. Will of the Console. When Custodian Squire enters the battlefield starting with you, each player votes for an artifact, creature, or enchantment card in your graveyard. Return each card with the most votes or tied for most votes to your hand. Yeah, you could return things with that card. It ain't that bad. Then you have Academy Elite. Three colorless, one blue. Academy Elite enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of instant and sorcery cards in all graveyards. Two colors, one blue. Remove a +1/+1 counter from Academy Elite. Draw a card, then discard a card. I already love it. You face off a card that is, well, not card. You face off an opponent that runs spell heavy, and they don't do the VO flashback with so-called Snapcaster Mage shenanigans or Deathrite Shaman shenanigans, where they just exile spells to do pinging and all that stuff. And if it's to your benefit, definitely use Academy Elite. I mean, this guy is great. I love it. I love Academy Elite. Would I play it? No, because I love using Snapcaster. If there was a different type of game, yeah, definitely I would use it. Then you got Grudge Keeper. One color is on black. Whenever player finishes voting, each opponent who voted for a choice you didn't vote for loses 2 life. Great. I love the punishment involved in it. Grenzo's Rebuttal or Rebuttal. 4 colorless, 2 red. Put a 4/4 red ogre creature token onto the battlefield. Starting with you, each player chooses an artifact, a creature, and a land from among the permanents controlled by the player to his or her left. Destroy each permanent chosen this way. Wow, I love it. I mean, yeah. Wow, that sucks. Whoever's to my left, that's gonna suck. Wow, that's pretty cool. I like it. I'll play it. I will play it just to have fun, have good laughs. Um, Sylvalas Charge. Four colors, one green. Parlay. Another new mechanic. Each player reveals the top card of his or her library. For each non-land card revealed this way, you put a 3/3 green elephant creature token into the battlefield. Then each player draws a card. I guess that's good. You get an elephant. They reveal the top card of their library. You get elephants for each non-land card they reveal. Not bad. Then each player draws a card. Okay. I like it. I like it. If I had to pick between all these four, all these five over here, I would basically go for. It's basically a tie. What I have to say is the black, the red, and the green. Yeah, the black, the red, and the green. I like the green a lot. Green, number one. I have to go with that. Blue, I love you, but I don't play you, so that one bites the dust, I guess. Next, we have these next five cards over here. We have Consul's Judgment, Muzio, Visionary Architect. Muzio being one of the legendary creatures evolved in this set. Drakestown Forgotten, Treasure Nest Ogre, and Squirrel Nest. They brought back the squirrels. So we have Consul's Judgment. One colorless, two white. Will of the Consul. Starting with you. Each player votes for a non-land permanent you don't control. Exile each permanent with the most votes or tied for the most votes. Okay. That works. That's pretty cool. Muzio. Visionary Architect. One colorless, two blue. Three colorless, one blue. Tap. Look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the highest converted mana cost among artifacts you control. You may reveal an artifact card from among them and put it onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Look at the top X cards. This is a highly converted mana across the amount of artifacts you control. You may reveal an artifact and put it into the battlefield. Wow, this card's actually pretty good. The fact that you could put an artifact into the battlefield could be an artifact creature, for all we know. And I have a pretty good idea what I could bring out at that point. So, Worm Coil Engine or anything like that. That probably works out for me. So yeah, Drakestown Forgotten for colorless, what black says enters the battlefield X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of creature cards in all graveyards. Remove a +1/+1 counter for Drakestown Forgotten. If target creature gets -1/-1 till end of turn. Not my favorite. It's good. I love the flair involved. It works. I love zombies, but I want to add that into my zombie deck. That's just me personally. Treasure Nest Ogre. 3 colors, 1 red. Dethrone. Dethrone is a new mechanic that they brought along into this set. Dethrone basically says if you have the most life or tied for the most life, you're able to put a +1/+1 counter onto the creature. That creature that has that feature. It's pretty interesting. Life is a very big deal in this set, apparently. Pay 3 life, add red to your mana pool. It's a 2/3. Pay 3 life for 1 mana. No, I wouldn't do that. Squirrel Nest, 1 colorless, 2 green. Enchant Land. Enchanted Land has tap. Put a 1/1 green squirrel creature token onto the battlefield. Yeah, this one is fun. We'll see tabletop play. Good for laughs. Bringing back the squirrels and all that. But I wouldn't play it. The ones I would probably play would have to be Muzio Visionary Architect. I would play that. And Consul's Judgment. These are my 2 favorites and the 5 right over here. But all in all, whoops, went to Windows 8 shenanigans. I mean, you slight hit of the trackpad, it just brings you to the other screen and all that. And right there, like that little icon you see there is Urza Gather. If you do have Windows 8, definitely get that. I mean, you get to see the whole set of cards and all that. I mean, it's a great help while you're playing Magic the Gathering. I mean, oof, amazing. Like, you have that in your app screen. You could just look it up. I mean, I could do a video on it and show you guys, like, how it is and everything. But definitely great. It lets you see all the cards from other sets and all that. Definitely amazing. But I would pick the white and the blue out of this. Next, we have these five over here. Yeah, Braggle's representative. Two colorless, one white. While voting, you get an additional vote. Wow. So basically, if the vote doesn't go into your favor, you have another chance to get the vote. Chances are it might not go into your favor again. So I say no. Do not put him in. Marchesa's Infiltrator. Two colorless, one blue. Marchesa's Infiltrator deals combat damage to a player. Draw a card, 1/1, and it has Dethrone. No. Why? Because it does not have unblockable. It does not have hexproof. If it had unblockable or hexproof, this card would be broken and amazing. And it would probably be a rare or mythic rare or something like that. But I would love it if it had unblockable and hexproof. That could be amazing. But no, it doesn't have it. Next we have Reign of the Pit. 4 colors, 2 black. Sorcery. Each player sacrifices a creature. Put an XX black demon creature token with Flaga to the battlefield, where X is the total power the creature sacrificed this way. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I like it. Each player sacrifices a creature. Yeah. Total power of the creature sacrifices a woof. That is definitely power. The cost is steep, but it does a lot. I gotta give it that. I like it. Scourge of the Throne. 4 colors, 2 red. Dragon. They run a dragon. Like in all sets. They gotta put a dragon in every set. That's what they do. Flying and Dethrone. When Scourge of the Throne attacks for the first time each turn, if it's attacking the player with the most life or tied for most life, untap all attacking creatures. After this phase, there is an additional combat phase. Yeah. It's okay. It ain't great, but it's okay. Will I play it? No. I won't play it. There's people who like to get there, you know, that like combat all the time. But me personally, I wouldn't play it. That's just me though. So that's how I see it. Then we have Gamekeeper, the 3 colors, 1 green. When Gamekeeper dies, you may exile it. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a creature card. Put that card into the battlefield and put all the cards revealed this way into your graveyard. No, I wouldn't play it. If I had to pick one out of these 5, Reign of the Pit. Number 1 with a bullet. Reign of the Pit. Definitely. Next we have these 5. Oh man. Oh, some of my favorite cards of the set are in here. They're definitely in here. Console Guardian, 5 colors, 1 white. Well, the console and Console Guardian enters the battlefield. Starting with you. Each player votes for blue, black, red, or green. Console Guardian gains protection for each color with the most votes for the... Meh. Plea for power. 3 colors, 1 blue. Will of the console. Starting with you. Each player votes for time or knowledge. If time gets more votes, take an extra turn after this one. If knowledge gets more votes, or the vote is tied, draw 3 cards. I love this card so much. Oh my god. Like, this is just amazing. Oh my god. I love it. I just love it. It's so beneficial, so dirty if it passes. Oh my god. Like, extra turn or draw 3 cards. I just simply love it. I mean, I could just end the roll right here, right now, and just say I love that card right there, and that's it. Just end it there and say end the set review. But I ain't gonna do that. I'm gonna keep going. But I love that card, definitely. Next we have Tyrant's Choice. 1 color is 1 black. Will of the console. Starting with you, each player votes for, oh my god, death or torture. If death gets more votes, each opponent sacrifices a creature. If torture gets more votes, or the votes tied, each opponent loses 4 life. Oh my god. This is a common? No. This should be a rare. They made a mistake there. I I love that card too. I mean, I loved it. I love it. I love it. Barb Shocker, 3 colors, 1 red, trample haste. Whenever a Barb Shocker deals damage to a player, that player discards all the cards in his or her hand, then draws that many cards. Eh, nah. Because what if they had a bad hand at that point you hit them? They're gonna have a refreshed new hand, might benefit them, so I say no. Hunger of the Howl Pack, 1 green, instant. Put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. Morbid. Old mechanic they brought back from Innistrad. Put 3 +1/+1 counters on that creature instead if a creature died this turn. Okay, I guess. Um, Definitely Plea for Power, Tyrant's Choice. I want these cards. I want them. Plea for Power, I'm gonna get a hollow of that. And Tyrant's Choice, definitely a hollow of that. 10 out of 10. IGN. Best cards. Ever. Definitely. Love them. Like they say, love them, keep them, hold them. Next we have these cards over here. We have Rousing of the Souls, 2 colorless, 1 white, Parlay. Each player reveals the top card of his or her library. For each online card revealed this way, you put a 1/1 white spirit creature token flying into the battlefield. Then each player draws a card. I like the elephant one better. That's me personally. Next, split decision. What? That was a split decision. 1 colorless, 1 blue, instant. Instant. Okay. Will of the console. Choose target instant or sorcery spell. Starting with you, each player votes for denial or duplication. If denial gets more votes, counter the spell. If duplication gets more votes, or the vote is tied, copy the spell. You may choose new targets for the copy. Yeah, this is fun. Avoid spell manipulation, all that. Spell decks, definitely you should play it. Great card. Altar's Reap, reprint from Innistrad. 1 colorless, 1 black. As an additional cost to cast Altar's Reap, sacrifice a creature, draw 2 cards. Meh. Enraged Revolutionary. 2 colors, 1 red, dethrone 2/1. Meh. Nature's Claim. 1 green. Destroy target artifact or enchantment and its controller gains 4 life. Sideboard card. Definitely good. But the controller gains 4 life. Meh. Again, if I had to pick the best out of the 5, split decision. Done deal. Next, we have Apex Hawks, which is 2 colorless, 1 white. Has multi-kicker, a mechanic they brought back, I believe. I may be right, I may be wrong. They brought back from Worldwake, I believe. Worldwake or Rise of Eldrazi. One of those. Or Zendikar. Yeah, Zendikar block. Let's just put it like that, you know. This says multi-kicker, 1 colorless, 1 white. Flying, Apex Hawks enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter on it for each time it was kicked. Okay, I guess. It's okay. Not great. Good. Meh. Crook Claw Transmuter. 3 colors, 1 blue. Flash. Flying. When Crook Claw Transmuter enters the battlefield, switch target creature's power and toughness until end of turn. Meh. Ill-Gotten Gains. 2 colors, 2 black. Exile Ill-Gotten Gains. Each player discards his or her hand, then returns up to 3 cards from his or her graveyard to his or her hand. Interesting concept. But you know what I have to say? Meh. Heckling Fiends. 2 colors, 1 red. Reprint of Dark Ascension, I believe. One of those. Innistrad Dark Ascension or Allison Restored. 2 colors, 1 red. Target creature attacks this turn if able. Meh. Predator's Howl. 3 colors, 1 green. Put a 2/2 green wolf token onto the battlefield. And if it's morbid, put 3 2/2 green wolf creature tokens on the battlefield instead of a creature died this turn. Instant speed 4 for a 2/2. Alright, I gotta make the tough choice of which card is the best. Apparently, I don't like any of these 5 right here. But I like the flavor behind it. Just flavor itself, I wouldn't play it. Just flavor. Ill-Gotten Gains. That's probably the best of the 5 over here. Next we have Guardian Zendikon. 2 colors, 1 white. Enchanted land is a 2/6 white wall creature with defender. Still a land. When enchanted land dies, return that card to its owner's hand. This is good. Good. No more than that. Grixis Illusionist. 1 blue. Creature. Human wizard. Target land you control becomes the basic land type of your choice until end of turn. Okay. Ain't that bad. Mana fixing, I guess. More Banshee. 3 colors. 2 black. Oh. That creature again. When Murkrow Banshee enters the battlefield, if a creature died this turn, target creature gets -4 until end of turn. Meh. Ignition Team, 5 colors, 2 red. Ignition Team enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of tap lands on the battlefield. 2 colors, 1 red. Remove a +1/+1 counter from Ignition Team. Target land becomes a 4/4 red elemental creature until end of turn. It's still a land. I say it's great. It's pretty good. I'll definitely play it if I was playing aggro deck or red. Yeah, I like it. Relic Crush for colors 1 green. Destroy target artifact or enchantment and up to 1 other target artifact or enchantment. Number 1 are these. Ignition Team, definitely. Next, moving on. We have these 5 over here. Intangible Virtue, reprint once again. 1 colorless, 1 white. Creature tokens you control gain +1/+1 and have vigilance. Yeah, definitely. I run it. Stifle, blue, instant, counter target, activator, or trigger ability. Meh. Necromantic Thirst, 2 colors, 1 black, 2 blacks. Enchanted creature. Whenever an enchanted creature deals combat damage to a player, you may return target card from your graveyard to your hand. Enchantment's too high. Price is too high. I don't like that. The battle cost is too high. Too much. So Phoric Vortex, reprint. 1 colorless, 2 red. And at the beginning of each player's upkeep, Sulfuric Vortex deals 2 damage to that player. If a player would gain life, that player gains no life instead. I'm glad they reprinted this. This is actually pretty good. Respite, 1 colorless, 1 green. Prevent all combat damage that will be dealt this turn. You gain 1 life for each attacking creature. Here's the hard part. Now I gotta pick which one is the best. It's a tie between the white one and the red one. If I had to pick, it would have to be the red one because I rarely run creature tokens. I'm not a token type of guy. This is me, you know. But I'll run the red one because I'm a dick like that apparently. These 5 right here. Oof. Pillarfield Ox, 3 colors, 1 white, 2/4. Yeah, ain't bad. It's a good common. I would play it definitely. We have Jetting Glasskite, 4 colorless, 2 blue. Flying, when Jetting Glasskite becomes the target of spell ability for the first time in turn, counter that spell or ability. Basically a callback to Kira, Glass Spinner, whatever. Basically that's what it is. It's a 4/4 for 6. Nope. Cost is too high, but if you really need it, yeah, use it. Oh, I love this card. Phase the Untouchable, 3 colors, 2 black. Avatar minion legendary creature. When Phase the Untouchable enters the battlefield, if you didn't cast it from your hand, you lose the game. Whenever Phage deals combat damage to a creature, destroy that creature. It can't be regenerated. When Phage deals combat damage to a player, that player loses the game. Wow. I love this card. Even though the cost is steep, for what it does, it is simply amazing. I mean, I love it. Definitely play it. I mean, just imagine. You're there. You're playing with Phage. Battlefield's clear. You're going for the swing. Or she's unblockable. Whatever the situation is. She's unblockable. She swings. Game. Plus it could destroy creatures. It could clear paths as it goes along. Amazing. Love to get her. Torch Fiend, 1 colors, 1 red. Sacrifice Torch Fiend. Destroy target artifact. Meh. Sagro Tribe Elder, 1 colors, 1 green. Sacrifice Sakura Tri-Builder. Search your library for basic land card. Put that card into a battlefield tab to shuffle your library. Story behind this card was played recently on Pro Tour. A guy played Escape Shift deck. Had this guy come around to basically bring out lands. It's not bad. It's a pretty cool concept. It works. But if I had to pick, obviously, I already said it earlier, FaZe the Untouchable. Number one. Number one. If I were to play, this is what I plan to do. I plan to build a mono black deck. Just for casual play. Casual, modern, whatever you want to call it. Put that woman in there. Definitely. Next, we have these 5 over here. We have Pride Guardian, 1 white, Defender. When Pride Guardian blocks, you gain 3 life. Not bad. Traveler's Cloak, 2 colors, 1 blue. Enchant creature. As Traveler's Cloak enters the battlefield, choose a land type. When Traveler's Cloak enters the battlefield, draw a card. So the creature has Landwalk of the chosen type. Not bad. I kind of like that enchantment. Ain't bad at all. Plague Dorsalka. 1 black. Black, sacrifice a creature. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. Not bad as well. Trumpet Blast. 2 colors. 1 red. Target creatures get +2/+0 until end of turn. No. Scaled Worm. 7 colors. 1 green. 7/6. God, that cost. Why? For 7/6 for 8? No. If I had to pick, it's a tie between the white and the blue and Pride Guardian Traveler's Cloak. I love Traveler's Cloak though. It gives you a lot. So does the white card as well to gain that life. Definitely great cards. Next we have these 5 here. Moment of Heroism. 1 color, 1 white. Target creature gets +2/+2 and gains lifelink until end of turn. Okay, I guess. Turn the Tide, 1 color, 1 blue. Creatures your opponent controls get -2, -0 until end of turn. Okay, I guess. Quake Vampires, 1 black, multi-kicker. Swamp Ball Quake Vampires enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter on it for each time it was kicked. I love it. It's pretty good. In fact, you get to pump them up. It's not a bad idea. Uncontrollable Anger, 2 colors, 2 red. Flash. Enchant creature. Enchant the creature gets +2/+2 and attacks each turn if able. It's pretty good. Ain't bad. Your flash enchantment. Not bad at all. Selvalla's Enforcer. 3 colors, 1 green. Parlay. When Selvalla's Enforcer enters the battlefield, each player reveals the top card of his or her library. For each non-land card revealed this way, put a +1/+1 counter on Selvalla's Enforcer. Then each player draws a card. I like this card. Selvalla's, definitely. If I had to pick between all these 5 right here, I pick Selvalla's, definitely. Yeah. For 4 free pump, pretty much. Yeah, definitely. For non-land cards, woof, definitely great to have. Selvalla's Enforcer, number 1 on this row right here. And now we have these. Silver Chase Fox, 1 color, 1 red. Sacrifice Silver Chase Fox. Exile target enchantment for the cost of 1 color, 1 white. Whatever. Wind Dancer, 1 color, 1 blue. Flag, target creature gets flag until end of turn. Yeah. If you don't have anything else and you need to make a creature fly, you can use it. Reckless Spite, 1 color, 2 black. Destroy 2 target non-black creatures. You lose 5 life. Why? Unless you have a lot of life, then you do it. But why? To do something and then you get penalized for it. It's like, here, you can kill these 2, lose 5 life. Yeah, whatever. Rapid Flames, 3 colors, 1 red. Rapid Flames deals 1 damage to each up to 3 target creatures. Those creatures can't block this turn. Rapid Vigor, 1 colorless, 1 green. Regenerate each creature you control. It's an instant for regeneration. Unfortunately, it's a hard decision for me to make. But I'm gonna have to say Wind Dancer, just because you get the benefit of making another creature fly, I guess. Yeah, Wind Dancer for the win. Next we have these 5 here. Soul Catcher, 1 colorless, 1 white. Flying. Whenever a creature with flying dies, put a +1/+1 counter on Soul Catcher. 1/1. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like it. Minimal Skull Creeper. 1 colorless, 1 blue. Defender. Your maximum hand size is increased by 1, 2, 3. Okay, ain't bad. Skeletal Scrying. X colorless, 1 black. As an additional cost to cast Skeletal Scrying, exile X cards from your graveyard. You draw X cards and you lose X life. I guess. It's okay. Death Forge Shaman. 4 colors, 1 red. Multi-kicker, red. When Death Forge Shaman enters the battlefield, it deals damage to target player equal to twice the number of times it was kicked. I love it. Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, definitely. Definitely would play it. I mean, it's funny. Like I'm processing it when I read it, but yeah, definitely. Every time it's kicked for double. Oh, definitely. Hydra Omnivore. 4 colors, 2 green. When Hydra Omnivore deals combat damage to an opponent, it deals that much damage to each other opponent. Wow. 6 for 8. Make it unblockable, make it hexproof. Oh man. Unblockable, hexproof, indestructible. Oh man. That would be amazing. I mean, wow. Yeah. 2 favorites, Death Forge Shaman and Hydra Omnivore. I have to pick those 2, but yeah, definitely. If it's a 1v1 game, Death Forge Shaman, Hydra Omnivore. If it's the bigger game which involves more players, definitely. So yeah, I love those 2 right there. Gotta give it to them. And we have Stave Off. 1 white. Target creature gets protection for the color of choice until end of turn. Okay. A Shoreline Ranger, 5 colors, 1 blue, flying, island, cycling. 2, discard this card, search your library for an island card, reveal it, and put it into your hand, then shuffle your library. 3, 4, whatever. Stronghold Discipline, 2 colorless, 2 black. Each player loses 1 life for each creature he or she controls. I don't know, whatever. Flaring Flamekin, 2 colors, 1 red. As long as Flaring Flamekin is enchanted, it gets +2/+2, has trample, and has 1 red. Flamekin gets +1/+0 until end of turn. Pumpable, yeah, it's pretty good. I say it's great. You run an enchantment deck with this guy, and then you get to pump whenever you have mana available. Yeah, definitely, I like it. Wolfbriar Elemental, 2 colors, 2 green, multi-kicker, 1 green. With Wolfbriar When Wolfbriar Elemental enters the battlefield, put a 2/2 green wolf creature token onto the battlefield for each time it was kicked. Yeah, why not? If it were me though, I run this in a devotion deck. Green devotion definitely would work amazing in a green devotion deck. Me personally, if I were to play a regular game, I pay him for 6, so I could just have 2/2 green wolves and this guy to come in. But that's just me. If I had to pick between these 5 over here, it would have to be the red and the green. Enough said. Red and green, right there. Valor made real. I don't know. You tell me if bravery is made real. If I don't know, you tell me. 1 white, target creature can block any number of creatures this turn. Breakthrough. I hope this card is a breakthrough. Hopefully not a disappointment. 1 color is X, 1 blue. Draw 4 cards and choose X cards in your hand and discard the rest. Yeah, I guess it's pretty good actually. It depends on what your hand is and how you play it. If you play it right, it could be amazing. So yeah, it is definitely a breakthrough. Siphon Soul, 2 colors, 1 black. Siphon Soul deals 2 damage to each other player. You gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. What? Siphon Soul deals 2 damage to each other player. You gain life equal to the damage dealt this way. Wow. You play a multiplayer game and you play this card. Oh my god. Like that. That's just amazing. Oh, I'm playing against 5 other people. We have 6 people in the game. Take 2, take 2, take 2, take 2, take 2. I just gained 10 life for 3 mana. How about that? Wow. Amazing. I love it. Definitely love that card. Skitter of Lizards, 1 red. Multi-kicker, 1 color, 1 red. Haste. Skitter litters. Lizards entered the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter on it for each time it was kicked. Yeah, it's okay. It's draftable to whatever card. Elephant Guide, 2 colors, 1 green. Enchanted creature gets +3/+3, And when enchanted creature dies, put a 3/3 green elephant creature token onto the battlefield. I love it. I definitely love it. It's great. Only fear is if it gets exiled. So if I had to pick between these cards over here, I would have to pick the blue, the black, and the green. Definitely. Blue, black, and green. Multiplayer game, Siphon Soul. Running a control deck, whatever. Blue card. Green deck if I just want to have fun. Basically. Next we have these 5 over here. Some reprints I see here as well. Valve Duty, 2 colors, 1 white. Enchant creature, enchanted creature gets +2/+2, has vigilance, and can't attack you or a planeswalker you control. Awesome. I like it. Dream Fracture, 1 colors, 2 blue. Counter target spell. Its controller draws a card. Draw a card. It's okay. Typhoid Rats, 1 black, Death Touch, 1/1. Enough said. Really good. Really good blocker to have around. Brimstone Volley, 2 colors, 1 red. Brimstone Volley deals 3 damage to target creature or player. Morbid. Brimstone Volley deals 5 damage to that creature or player instead if a creature died this turn. Once upon a time, I used to play America deck. I played red, white, and blue when I first started getting into Magic. This is when I went back into Return of Ravnica. Played red, white, and blue. This card was in my deck. Played it, and I loved it. Lead the Stampede. 2 colors, 1 green. Look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may reveal any number of creature cards from among them and put the revealed cards into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. The difficult choice I gotta make right now. Which card is the best in this row right here? Because I have history with this card. Brimstone Valley, definitely great. And Lead the Stampede is great as well. And the white one, Vow of Duty. But if I had to pick between the 3 that I have chosen, I would have to pick Brimstone Valley. Just that damage. Those damages. Such damage. Absolutely love it. Hey, what do you know? Doom Traveler, welcome back. 1 white. When Doom Traveler dies, put a 1/1 white spirit creature token with flying onto the battlefield. 1/1. Yep, I ran that card actually into my America deck along with what is that card called? Hopefully I can remember and tell you right now. If not, I'll just put in the video and it should pop up. Reckless Scholar. 2 colors, 1 blue. Target player draws a card that discards a card. 2/1. No said. Draw card, discard. Victimize. Wow, I love the art in that. That's pretty cool. Look at that. The guy's he's hopeless. He's held down with chains. Like he's being held down, and then like he's gonna get killed with that blade right up there. I mean, look at that. Choose 2 target creatures in your graveyard. Sacrifice a creature. If you do, return chosen cards to the battlefield tapped. That's awesome. I love it. I love Victimize. It's pretty good. Mana Geyser, 3 colors, 2 red. Add red to your mana pool for each top land your opponent controls. Pretty good. Wish it was instant though. Sorcery's cool too because you still got to do it on your turn. Ain't that bad. Echoing Courage, 1 colors, 1 green. Target creature and all other creatures with the same name as that creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Yeah, definitely. If I had to pick these any of these cards, I pick 3. I would pick Doom Traveler, Victimize, and Mana Geyser. But my favorite one, what I've seen so far, has to be Victimize. This card is a lot of fun to play with. Victimize, I love it. I love it. But it's good to see you again, Doom Traveler. Good to see you again. Next, we have these 5 right here. We have Noble Templar, 5 colors, 1 white. Vigilance, 3/6. Plane Cycling 2. Not bad. Compulsive Research, 2 colors, 1 blue. Target player draws 3 cards. Then that player discards 2 cards unless he or she discards a land card. It's alright. Wake Dancer, 2 colors, 1 black. When Wake Dancer enters the battlefield, if a creature dies this turn, put a 2/2 black zombie creature token into the battlefield. Not bad. Not bad. Orcish Cannonade. 1 color is 2 red. Orcish Cannonade deals 2 damage to target creature or player and 3 damage to you. Draw a card. I don't like that. I do not like that. Copper Horn Scout. One green with Copper Horn Scout attacks on tap each other creature you control. 1/1. Hardest part. Have to pick. I pick Wake Dancer because I used her before and she's fun. Yeah, definitely Wake Dancer. Okay, moving on. Next we have these five right here. Chord Chant, 2 colors, 1 white. All damage will be dealt this turn. The target creature you control by a source of your choice is dealt to another target creature instead. Okay. Um. Yeah, it ain't a bad concept. That's fine. By the way, the card I was thinking of was Lingering Souls. Yes, love that card. Definitely amazing. Still have them. Enclave Elite, 2 colors, 1 blue. Multi-kicker, one colors, 1 blue. Island Walk. Enclave Elite enters the battlefield with a +1/+1 counter each time it was kicked. Not bad. Not the best merfolk, but they're pretty good. Zombie Goliath. Enough said. 4 black. 4 colors, 1 black. 4/3. A core set. Creature, whatever. Power of Fire. 1 colors, 1 red. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature has tap. This creature deals 1 damage to target creature player. Yeah. Provoke. 1 colors, 1 green. On tap target creature you don't control. That creature blocks this turn available. Draw a card. Decisions. Which one is the card that I'm interested in? That will probably be Chord Chant. Just to have fun. Just to mess with people around. Inflicting damage elsewhere. Next we have these five. Oh, I like this. Route, 3 colors, 2 white. You may cast Route anytime you could cast an instant. If you pay 2 more to cast it, destroy all creatures. They can't be regenerated. Let me read that again. You may cast Route anytime you cast an instant. If you pay 2 more to cast it. So let me see. If I cast 7, I could basically destroy. The art is amazing. I mean, I love it. They brought back Ellis Norn and they put her in. That is awesome. I don't know if it's a her or he, whatever, but it looks like a her. Um, in this, what I seek is far greater. Woo! I love it. Yeah, that's a cool card. I definitely want it. Misdirection, 3 colors, 2 blue. Instant. You may exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay Misdirection's mana cost. Basically, a callback to a very awesome card, which I wish I have, but it's very expensive and I can't get it. It's a counterspell card. I just don't remember the name right now. Now I remember it. Force of Will. There you go. Change the target of target spell with a single target. Yeah, that's alright, but I know something better. Exile a blue card from your hand rather than pay Misdirection's mana cost. I guess. That's pretty cool. Yeah, not bad. Assassinate. 2 colors, 1 black. Destroy target tap creature. Okay. Pitchburn Devils, 4 colors, 1 red. When Pitchburn Devils dies, it deals 3 damage to target creature player. 3/3. Meh. Elvish Aberration. 5 colors, 1 green. Aha! Now we know where you came from. You came from Commander because your symbol is still there. It's not on the updated with the conspiracy symbol. Tap, add 3 green to your mana pool. 4 cycling 2. Not bad. He's pretty cool for mana fixing, but I wouldn't play him. If I had to pick between the 5 over here, it have to be Route and Misdirection. These two, they have amazing art. I truly love it. Misdirection, awesome. You exile 1 blue card and you get to counter. I mean, that's awesome. And the art on that sorcery, I mean, sorcery capable of being an instant. I love it. It's awesome. Next, we have these 5 over here. Oh boy, one of these cards I know very well. Pristine Angel, 4 colorless, 2 white. Flying as long as Pristine Angel is untapped as protection for artifacts and from all colors. Whenever you play a spell, you may untap Pristine Angel 4/4. Love it. Love Pristine Angel. Definitely love playing her. My favorite one, Brainstorm. Legacy staple. Legacy staple. Legacy staple. One blue, draw 3 cards, and put 2 cards from your hand on top of your library in any order. Enough said. Enough said. Hand manipulation at its best. Play it. Play it, play it, play it. Twisted Abomination. 5 colors, 1 black. 1 black, regenerate Twisted Abomination. Swamp Cycling, 5/3. Meh. Vent Sentinel. 3 colors, 1 red. Defender. 1 colors, 1 red. Vent Sentinel deals damage to target player equal to the number of creatures with Defender you control. 2/4. Meh. Gnarlid Pack. 1 color, 1 green. Multi-kicker. 1 color, 1 green. Gnarlid Pack enters the battlefield with +1/+1 counter on it for each time it was kicked. Meh as well. Favorite ones. Pristine Angel, Brainstorm. Done deal. Done deal. That's it, those two. Absolutely love them. Next we have these 5. Oh my god. I already know what my favorite is. I'm gonna review it, but I already know what my favorite is. Rhea Dawnbringer. 6 colors, 3 white. Very expensive, but look what she does. Flying. At the beginning of your upkeep, you may return target creature card from your graveyard to play. 4/6. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. This card is in my white Commander Angel deck. Enough said. Aether Trade wins. 2 colors, 1 blue. Return target permanent you control and target permanents you don't control to their owner's hands. Infectious Horror. 3 colors, 1 black. Infectious Horror attacks. Each opponent loses 2 life. Not bad. Pretty cool. Cinderwall. 1 red. Defender. When Cinderwall blocks, destroyed at the end of combat. No. Spore Cap Spider. 2 colors, 1 green. Reach. 1/5. I like the value of the green card actually. The Spore Cap Spider. Alright. I have to go with Spore Cap Spider for second place, and Rhea Dawnbringer number 1. Definitely. Black gets third place. I love it. The fact that every time he attacks, remember the attack doesn't have to be successful. The opponent will still lose to life. I like that. I like that idea concept. But Spore Cap has the reach, and for 3 mana, he's a 5 toughness for 1. I like that. What makes Spore Cap Spider pretty good? I recommend this artifact from Theros, Bow of Nylea. Creatures that have Death Touch. Enough said. Enough said. Wakestone Gargoyle. 3 colors, 1 white. From Descension. It's funny, they kept some of the symbols. Like, that's pretty cool. Defender. This creature can attack flying. 1 colors, 1 white. Creatures you control with Defender can attack this turn as though they didn't have Defender. 3/4. That's pretty cool, actually, the Defender removal. Air Servant. 4 colors, 1 blue flying. 2 colors, 1 blue. Tap target creature flying. Whatever. Played it before. Wasn't great. Magus of the Mirror. 4 colors, 2 black. Human Wizard. Sacrifice Magus of the Mirror. Exchange life totals with target opponent. Plays ability only during your upkeep. I love that card. It's so sinister. Oh my god. I'm gonna die. Oh my god. Oh, never mind. Oh, you're dying now. Hey, no problem at all. I love it. That's awesome. Yeah, I love it. Boldweir Intimidator. 5 colors, 2 red. Cowards can't. Really? Cowards can't block. Is there such thing as cowards in the game? I don't even know. Cowards can't block warriors. 1 red, target creature becomes a coward until end of wow. 2 colors, 1 red, target creature becomes a warrior until end of turn. That is hilarious. 5/5. This is a troll card. This is hilarious. Oh, you just become a coward. What up? Oh, you're a warrior now. Thanks. Like, funny. I love the flavor behind it and everything. It's hilarious. Exploration. 1 green. Enchantment. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. I love it. This card's great. Exploration. Wow. I'm just afraid of removal, but exploration for one. Exploration. Play additional land on each of your turns. That's awesome. If I had to pick the black, the red, and the green, I like the black because it's evil and it's hilarious. The red, definitely hilarious. Will love to play the red one. And the green, just wow. The exploration. I mean, I love it. Wakestone, maybe, but sorry, you're not in top three because I don't play defenders that much. Oh man, this got interesting. Swords of Plowshare, one white, exile target creature. Its controller gains life equal to its power. Good old Swords of Plowshare. What can I say? Factor Fiction, 3 colors, 1 blue, instant. Reveal the top 5 cards of your library. An opponent separates those cards into 2 piles. Put 1 pile to your hand and the other one into your graveyard. Yeah, it's legit. I love it. And they brought Smallpox. Smallpox, 2 black, sorcery. Each player loses 1 life, discards a card, sacrifices a creature, then sacrifices a land. Jesus Christ! Oh my god. Then we have Chartooth Cougar. Who cares about that? Who cares about that Cougar? 5 colors, 1 red. Chartooth Cougar. Red. Who cares about that? Terrastodon. I actually got that card as a promo when I bought like 3 booster packs at Walmart one day. 6 colors, 2 green. Creature elephant. When Terrastodon enters the battlefield, may destroy up to 3 target non-creature permanents. For each permanent put into a graveyard this way, its controller puts a 3/3 green elephant creature token to the battlefield. Do I really have to tell you what the top 3 are over here? I mean, first place goes to Smallpox. I'm sorry. Smallpox. I just love being evil. Smallpox, definitely. Number 1. Wish it was an instant. That'd be hilarious if it was an instant. Swords of Plowshare. Uh, Definitely gonna be second place, third place. Factor Fiction. All these cards are great, by the way. These 3 see a lot of play. Smallpox. I don't know. I haven't seen any decks play it, but I love it. I'll definitely play it when I play my mono black deck. Definitely. Terrastodon. You're good, but you're in the honorable mention list. So what can I tell you? And wow, these cards are familiar as well. Um, Glimmer Point Stag, 2 colors, 2 white. When Glimmer Point Stag enters the battlefield, exile another target permanent. Return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control at the beginning of the next end step. 3/3. Yeah, it's okay. Favorable Winds. One of my favorite enchantments ever. Favorable Winds. Look at the art and look at what it does. 1 color, 1 blue. Creatures you control flying get +1/+1. Love it. I love it. Liliana Spectre. 1 color, 2 black. Flying. When Liliana Spectre enters the battlefield, each opponent discards a card. Yeah, definitely. Lizard Warrior. 3 colors, 1 red. 4/2. Pelukka Worm. 4 colors, 2 green. Trample. When Pelukka Worm enters the battlefield, you gain 7 life. When Pelukka Worm is put into a graveyard for the battlefield, draw a card. Favorite cards. Favorable Winds. And Pelukka Worm. Liliana Spectre as well. Now, if I had to pick the number 1, Pelukka Worm. Yep. End game card, pretty much. Next, we have Courier Hawk. 1 colors, 1 white. Flying Vigilance, 1/2. Bleh. Status Cell. 4 colors, 1 blue. Attack creature. Attack creature doesn't untap during its controller's untap step. 3 colors, 1 blue. Attach Stasis Cell to target creature. It's pretty cool. I like it. Unhallowed Pact. 2 colors, 1 black. Enchant creature. Enchanted creature dies. Return that card to the battlefield under your control. Not bad. Heartless Hide the. Yeah, okay. Let me take it easy now. Heartless Hide Sugu. Sutgu. 3 colors, 2 red. Ogre Shaman. Tap. Heartless Hitsuku. Deals damage to each player equal to half that player's life total rounded down. Yes. Yes. 4/3. I love that card. Definitely awesome. Plummet. 1 colorless, 1 green. Destroy target creature with flame. Pick the blue and the red. Stasis Cell. and Heartless Haitsugu. Definitely, definitely. Next we got these 5 right here. Johnny Sunstriker, 2 white, Lifelink, 2/2, meh. Play the Sea Strider, 1/4 for 2, meh. Tragic Slip, came back from Dark Ascension. Target creature gets -1/-1 until end of turn. That's not when you play it though. Morbid, that's when you play it. Target creature gets -13, -13 until end of turn instead if a creature dies this turn. That's when you play it. Volcanic Fallout, 1 colors, 2 red. Volcanic Fallout can't be countered. Yes. Volcanic Fallout deals 2 damage to each creature and each player. Yes. I love it. Still hits you though, but it's awesome. Charging Rhino, 3 colors, 3 green. Charging Rhino can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. If I had to pick, Tragic Slip, number 1. Number 1, instantly. Yes. Next, oh, they brought back a really old card, I think. Unquestioned Authority, 2 colors, 1 white. When Unquestioned Authority comes into play, draw a card. Enchanted creature has protection from creatures. That works. That's pretty cool. Screaming Seahawk, 4 colors, 1 blue. Flying. When Screaming Seahawk enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a card named Screaming Seahawk. Reveal it and put it into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. Vampire Hexmage, 2 black. First strike, sacrifice Vampire Hexmage. Move all counters from target permanent. Awesome. Love that card. 2/1. I love Vampire Hexmage. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. Flowstone Blade, 1 red. Enchanted creature. Enchanted creature gets +1, -1 until end of turn. Howling Wolf, 2 colors, 2 green. When Howling Wolf enters the battlefield, you may search your library for up to 3 cards named Howling Wolf. Reveal them and put them into your hand. If you do, shuffle your library. If I had to pick, it'd have to be number 1. Number 1 would have to be Vampire Hexmage. Yes, number 1. So awesome. And then Unquestioned Authority for 2nd place. But definitely Vampire Hexmage. Oh wow, this is a long review. This is long. I'm taking so long. Wow, but I gotta do it. Corrosive Portal, 4 colors. Will the console at the beginning of your upkeep, starting with you, each player votes for Carnage or Homage. If Carnage gets more votes, sacrifice Corrosive Portal and destroy all land permanents. If Homage gets more votes or the vote is tied, draw a card. Wow. Wow. That is awesome. That is an awesome board wipe. But I'm afraid that if it gets exiled or if it gets detained or anything like that, that's my biggest fear. But it is awesome. It's awesome. I love it. I love it. I love it. I wish I had that card. I want to have it. I want it. I want it. Cogwork Grinder, 6 colors. These are the draft cards. I don't know how they really work. I'm gonna read them. Don't have much comments behind it, so I don't really know how the draft format works. But I'll just read them and then go on to the next one. Draft Cogwork Grinder face up. As you draft a card, you may remove it from the draft face down. Cogwork Grinder enters the battlefield. X +1/+1 counters on it, where X is the number of cards you remove from the draft with cards in Cogwork Grinder. It's really good. It's really good. Cogwork Tracker, 4 colorless. Reveal Cogwork Trackers you drafted and note that the player who passed it to you. Note the player who passed. Cogwork Tracker attacks each turn available. Cogwork Tracker attacks a player you noted for 4. Noted 4 cards named each turn available. Agent of Acquisitions, 2 colorless. Artifact Creature Construct. Draft Agent of Acquisitions face up. Instead of drafting a card from a booster pack, you may draft each card in the booster pack 1 at a time. If you do, turn Agent of Acquisitions face down, and you can't draft cards for the rest of this draft round. Then we have Aether Searcher, 7 colorless. Aether Creature Construct. Reveal Aether Searcher as you draft it. Reveal the next card you draft and note its name. When Aether Searcher enters the battlefield, you may search your hand and or library for a card with a name noted as you drafted cards named. Aether Searcher, you may cast it without paying its mana cost if you search your library this way. Whoa. Okay. That's pretty cool. Remember, I don't understand draft that well, but as I read it, it sounds interesting. Deal Broker, 3 colorless. draft deal broker face up. Immediately after the draft, you may reveal a card in your card pool. Each other player may offer you one card in his or her card pool in exchange. You may accept any one offer. Draw a card and discard a card. 2, 3. That's pretty cool. That's a cool concept. I like it. Lore Seeker, 2 colorless. Artifact Creature Construct, reveal Lore Seeker as you draft it. After you draft Lore Seeker, you may add a booster pack to the draft 2-2. Wow. That is awesome. Whisper Gear Sneak, 1 colorless. When draft Whisper Gear Sneak face up during the draft, you may turn Whisper Gear Sneak face down. If you do, look at any unopened booster pack in the draft, or any booster pack not being looked at by another player. 1-1. Yeah, at least you get to look. Cogwork Spy, 3 colorless. Reveal Cogwork Spy as you draft it. You may look at the next card drafted from this booster pack. Flying, 2-1. Yeah, ain't bad. Lurking Automaton. Yeah. Reveal Lurking Automaton as you draft it, and know how many cards you drafted this round, including Lurking Automaton. Lurking Automaton enters the battlefield X +1/+1 counter, where X is the highest number you noted for cards named Lurking Automaton. Heard that card was good. I saw a review video by Evan Irwin of the Magic Show. He was talking about that card. Cogwork Librarian, one of the first cards revealed with Conspiracy, 4 colors. Draft Cogwork Librarian face up. As you draft a card, you may draft an additional card from the booster pack. If you do, put Cogwork Librarian to the booster pack. 3-3. Pretty cool. Kano Dredger, 4 colorless. I love the art on that. Artifact Creature Construct. Draft Canal Dredger face up. Each player passes the last card from each booster pack to a player who drafted a card named Canal Dredger. Put target card from your graveyard on the bottom of your library. 1-5. I like it. It's pretty cool. Death Render, 4 colorless. Equipped creature gets +2/+2. Whenever equipped creature dies, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield and attach Death Render to it. Equip 2. Whoa. Whenever equipped creature dies, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield, attach Death Render. Jesus Christ. That is amazing. Wait. Whenever a creature dies, you may put a creature card from your hand onto the battlefield, attach Death Render to it. That is amazing card. Oh my god. I'll definitely play the hell out of that card. You know what? That card, I love it. That's probably one of the best artifacts in the set, honestly. And you know what? This is what I believe. This is what I believe. I mean, you could... Wow. Just love it. This card, in my opinion, gets a 5 all day, son. Definitely a great card. That was a reference of a YouTuber. You probably know who I'm talking about, but I watch his videos. They're really good. Like I like eating that type of food as well, and he uses reviews and all that. You'll probably figure out who it is when I did that, but so awesome. Definitely love it. That card is amazing. I want it. I need it. Not just want, need. Fire Trigger. Played with it before. Played with Fire Trigger before. 3 colorless. Equipped creature has double strike. Equipped for 2. Whatever. Rune Servitor. 2 colors. When Rune Servitor dies, each player draws a card. Whatever. Spectral Searchlight. 3 colors. Choose a tap. Choose a player. That player adds 1 mana of any color he or she chooses to his or her mana pool. Okay. Whatever. Vidalcan Orrery, whatever you want to call it. 4 colorless. You may cast non-land cards as though they had flash. Not bad. Warmonger's Chariot. 2 colors. Quick creature gets +2/+2. As long as a quick creature has Defender, it can attack as though it didn't have Defender. Equip 3. Well, these are for the Defender creatures. Pretty cool. Explorer Scope. 1 colorless. Whenever a quick creature attacks, look at the top card of your library. If it's a land card, you may put it into the battlefield tapped. Equip for 1. Not bad. Silent Arbiter. 4 colors. Artifact creature. From 5th Dawn. No more than 1 creature may attack each combat. No more than 1 creature may block each combat. 1/5. Pretty cool. Radal Lantern. 3 colors, put target card from a graveyard on the bottom of its owner's library. Yeah, ain't bad. Ain't bad at all. Peace Strider. 4 colors. When Peace Strider enters the battlefield, you gain 3 life, 3/3. Hmm. Yeah, it's okay. Galvanic Juggernaut. I played with this card before. 4 colors. Galvanic Juggernaut attacks each turn if able. Galvanic Juggernaut doesn't untap during your untap step. Whenever another creature dies, untap Galvanic Juggernaut. Okay. Yeah, I'm familiar with it. It's okay. Alter Dementia. 2 colors. Sacrifice a creature. Target player puts a number of cards equal to the sacrificed creature's power from the top of his or her library into his or her graveyard. That's alright. It's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool concept. I like it. If you're doing mill. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why am I going up already? Hold on. Dak Faden. Planeswalker. Is it Planeswalker? 1 colors, 1 blue, 1 red. +1. Target player draws 2 cards and discard 2 cards. -2. Gain control of target artifact. -6. You gain an album with whenever you cast a spell that targets 1 or more permanents, gain control of those permanents. He's cool. He's cool. Not my favorite Planeswalker though, unfortunately. I love playing Izzet, but I'm gonna have to say I don't like him that much. Do I use much artifacts? Not really. I don't use much artifacts. I'm a spell heavy guy. He is fun though. I would love to play him to see. Maybe I'll be wrong about my opinion if I do ever get to use him. But for now, I don't really know, to be honest. So that's all I can say. Next, we have these 5 over here. We're in the golds, multicolored. Mirari's Wake. 3 colorless, 1 green, 1 white. Enchantment, mythic. Creatures you control get +1/+1. Whenever you tap a land for mana, add 1 mana to your mana pool for any type that land produce. Awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Additional mana, and do you get +1/+1? Yes. Absolutely great. Love it. I love that enchantment. Definitely good to have around. Next, we have Pernicious Deed. I know about this one. I never used it, but I've read it before and I know what it does. 1 colorless, 1 black, 1 green. X colors, sacrifice Pernicious Deed. Destroy each artifact, creature, and enchantment with converted mana cost X or less. This card is legit, and I love it. I just absolutely love it. Just for the fact that it has that removal. I mean, wow. I love it. I love it. It's amazing. I love that enchantment. Next is Edric, Spy Master of Trust. The Simic colors. 1 colors, 1 green, 1 blue. Whenever a creature deals combat damage to one of your opponents, its controller may draw a card. Okay, so whatever. 2/2. It's whatever to me. I mean, some people say he's amazing. Some people may say he's amazing and all that. I don't really know the whole concept behind him, but he's alright. Art's cool though. I gotta give it that. Flame Right, one red, 1 white. Uncommon. 1 colorless, tap, put a 1/1 colors construct artifact creature token with Defender into the battlefield. Tap, sacrifice a creature with Defender. Flame Right deals 1 damage to target creature or player. So basically, this guy says, make a creature, sacrifice, damage. Make a creature, sacrifice, damage. Make a creature, sacrifice, damage. That's basically what this guy does. So I say it's too much. I wouldn't do that. Sky Spirit, 1 colors, 1 white, 1 blue, flying, first strike, 2/2. It's okay, if anything. If I had to pick out of these 5, the 2 are my favorite. Mirari's Wake, Pernicious Deed. Number 1 for me, Pernicious Deed. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'm glad they brought it into the set. This set right here. Wood Sage, Simic, 1 green, 1 blue. Name a creature card. Well, tap. Name a creature card. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library and put all of them with that name into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. 1/1. Yes and no, depending on circumstances. Woodvine Elemental. 4 colors, 1 green, 1 white. Trample. Parlay. When Woodvine Elemental attacks, each player reveals the top card of his or her library. For each non-land card revealed this way, attacking creatures you control get +1/+1 until end of turn. Then each player draws a card. It's not bad. It's pumpable, but still, I wouldn't play it. Marchesa Smuggler, blue red, creature human rogue, dethrone. One colors, one blue, one red. Target creature you control gains haste until end of turn and can't be blocked this turn. 1/1. Meh. And then we have Dax Duplicate. Two colors, one blue, one red. You have Dax Duplicate enter the battlefield as a copy of any creature on the battlefield except it gains haste and dethrone. That's awesome. I like that. That's pretty cool. Death Reap Ritual. Two colors, one black, one green. Enchantment. Morbid. Wow, a morbid enchantment. At the beginning of each end step, if a creature died this turn, you may draw a card. Two favorites. Dax Duplicate, Death Reap Ritual. Definitely. I would run Dax Duplicate. Definitely in my Izzet deck. Death Reap Ritual. If I want to run black green with good old Death Right Shaman. Definitely. Just love it. Next. Next we have the rest of the golds. We have Grenzel, Dungeon Warden. X colors, black and red. Legendary creature, Goblin Rogue. Grenzel, Dungeon Warden enters the battlefield with X +1/+1 counters on it. So, for 2, put the bottom card of your library into your graveyard. If it's a creature card with power less than or equal to Grenzel's power, put it onto the battlefield. 2/2. That is awesome. It involved deck manipulation, but I love the flavor behind this guy. The fact that he's a dungeon warden, so literally you get to pick up creatures from the bottom of your library and you bring them out. I love the flavor behind that. It's like, oh, you're free to go, fight, done. I love it. Then you have Marchesa the Black Rose. One colors, one black, one blue, one black, one red. Grixis. Legendary creature, human wizard, dethrone. Other creatures you control have dethrone. Okay, dethrone enabler for all creatures. Not all, but your creatures. Whenever a creature you control with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control at the beginning of the next end step. That's awesome. I like it. You keep bringing it back. I love the art on this card. Oh my god, the art is amazing on this set. Like, there's certain things that just amaze me. Oh, it just keeps me in awe. I mean, I love this Grixis card. I mean, it's amazing. Grixis! Not Crixus from Spartacus. Grixis. I mean, it's so amazing. Selvala, Explorer returned. One colors, one green, one white. Selesnya, legendary creature, Elf Scout. Parlay, tap. Each player reveals the top card of his or her library. For each online card revealed this way, add green to your mana pool. One green, and you gain one life. Then each player draws a card. Wow, I like the stack involved with that. It's pretty cool. Magister of Worth, 4 colors, 1 black, 1 white, 1 black. Flying Angel. Will the console, when Magister of Worth enters the battle, starting with you, each player votes for Grace or Condemnation. If Grace gets more votes, each player returns each creature card from his or her graveyard to the battlefield. If Condemnation gets more votes for the votes, or if the vote is tied, destroy all creatures other than Magister of Worth. Wow, I like that. I love the flavor behind it, and it's the conditions behind it makes it pretty amazing. Next, you have Brago King Eternal. 2 colors, 1 white, 1 blue. Azorius. Flying with Brago King Eternal. This combat damage to a player. Exile any number of target non-permanents you control. Then return those cards to the battlefield under their owner's control. 2, 4. Again, that's really good. Like to bring out and bring back, because certain cards have that feature. So pretty cool. Strike from Darkness, 3 colors, 1 blue, 1 black. Sorcery, each player puts the top 2 cards of his or her library into his or her graveyard. Then put a creature card from a graveyard onto the battlefield under your control. Pretty cool. I like it. Decimate, what color is this? 2, not 1. 2 colors, 1 red, 1 green. Sorcery, destroy target artifact, target creature, target enchantment, and target land. That's pretty cool for a spell. I mean, wow. To be able to do that. It's a sorcery though. I wish it was an instant, but whatever. They do what they do. Cassandra, Battle Seraph. 3 colors, 1 red, 1 white. Legendary creature, Angel. Flying players can cast spells during combat. Red, target creature attacks this turn available. 4/4. One thing I gotta say about this card, I don't like this card. I don't like it, but I love it. Why? It's not because of how this card attacks and all that, like how what it says, the art, the art involved with this card. And one of my favorite artists did this card, and if I have this in holographic, I'll go nuts, nuts, just to get this card. Therese Nilsson. I mean, I love her. I love the art. I just love it. I just love it. I want that card. I need it. Demir Doppelganger. One colors, one blue, one black. Shapeshifter 02. One colors, one blue, one black. Exile target creature from a graveyard. Demir Doppelganger becomes a copy of that card and gains his ability. 02. Not bad. Fires of Yavimaya. One colors, one red, one green. Chapman. Creatures you control have haste. Sacrifice Fire of Yavimaya. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Not bad. I like it. Then we have a good old Mortify. One colors, one black. Destroy target creature enchantment. Awesome. Spirit Monger. Oh, they actually redid the art on this guy. That's pretty cool. I think. 3 colors, one black, one green. Creature Beast. Whenever Spirit Monger deals damage to a creature, put a +1/+1 counter on Spirit Monger. Black, regenerate Spirit Monger. Green, Spirit Monger becomes a color of your choice until end of turn. 6/6. Spontaneous Combustion. That was a little spontaneous when I moved the mouse a bit. One color is one black, one red. As an additional cost to cast Spontaneous Combustion, sacrifice a creature. Spontaneous Combustion deals 3 damage to each creature. That's pretty cool for a Rakdos spell. That's pretty cool. I like it. And it's an instant? Awesome. Moving on. Mirrodin's Core. Add 1 colors to your mana pool when you tap it. Tap, put a charge counter on Mirrodin's Core. Tap, remove a charge counter from Mirrodin's Core. Add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. I like it. That's pretty cool. Quicksand. Tap, add 1 to your mana pool. Tap, sacrifice. Quicksand, target attacking creature without flying gets -1, -2 until end of turn. Next, we have the 2 last cards of the set. I am so sorry it took so long for me to review the set, but it's so much to go through. Keep in mind, it's 210 cards. It's a lot. Poliano the High City. Legendary land. Reveal Poliano the High City as you draft it. The player to your right chooses a color. You choose another color, then the player to your left chooses a third color. Add 1 mana to your mana pool of any color chosen as you drafted cards named Poliano the High City. I love this card. This is definitely a fun card to play when you play with a lot of people. I need it. I want that card. I need it and want it. Both at the same time. Next, the final card, Reflecting Pool. Tap, add to your mana pool 1 mana of any type that a land you control could produce. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been the Conspiracy set review conducted by me, See the Pillager. Took a little long, but I managed to get it through. I'm very excited about this set. We'll definitely buy the cards. Probably buy them in singles. Booster box, no. Buy them in booster packs and singles. Enough said.